People's Democratic Party has officially confirmed ongoing discussions with former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, while reiterating that several of his performing governors remain strong contenders for the 2027 presidency. Addressing journalists at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja, National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba stressed the importance of 100% loyalty from members and reaffirmed the party's determination to reclaim legislative seats lost through defections. He emphasized that while membership is voluntary, this loyalty will not be tolerated. Ologunagba revealed that the party's National Executive Committee has mandated constitutional action to recover mandates from defected lawmakers and warned against members campaigning for rival platforms. On reconciliation, he explained that the PDP was adopting a multi-level approach, engaging members through formal channels, religious spaces, and community forums while avoiding confrontation. He also dismissed conditions reportedly given by FCT Minister Nyesom Wike regarding the leadership of the party's South-South zone, affirming that all processes would follow the PDP constitution. The spokesman further assured that the party remains stable, strong, and pushing towards the national convention while working to welcome aggrieved members back into the fold. He noted that the PDP would balance enforcement of loyalty with reconciliation efforts, sometimes swallowing bitter pills for the greater good of democracy and unity. Ologunagba concluded that the party's decision will continue to be guided by its constitution and democratic processes aimed at positioning the PDP as a united force ahead of 2027. George, what do you make of this story?
Well, what I have to say here regarding this story is simple. The party has instructed the legal department of the party to ensure that they recover all their lost seats. That is the right thing to do. At least as a party, they recognize the fact that they cannot take laws into their hand. So it's very important for them to go to court. I wish them well. If the court grants that to them, it's okay. If it doesn't grant that to them also, we'll have election coming up next 2 years, so they can still try. Regarding the issue of you said something earlier.
Peter Obi, I had discussions with Peter Obi, while also saying that their governors, the remaining governors, are all strong contenders for the office of the presidency.
Yes. It's I think when I first saw that story, I was quite happy for Peter Obi, because at the moment it appears that he's in a political wilderness regarding the structure of political party to, vie for an elective position in 2027. So PDP is one of the big parties in Nigeria. One of the biggest parties in Nigeria. They are not the biggest so far, but they are one of the biggest. So what that means is that PDP has, structures that can enable Peter Obi to make inroad into 2027 presidential election. And he has been a member before, so what that means is that it will not be much difficult for the party to convince him. All they need is to set the right machinery, talk to him. Peter Obi also seeing his chances of emerging the president of Nigeria in 2027 through the PDP, because PDP is cut across the entire length and breadth of this nation. All the geopolitical zones, you have PDP structures, and that is one of the reasons. Well, that was one of the reasons Peter Obi lost the last election, because he went into a party that didn't have structures that spread across the entire, 774 local government areas in Nigeria. So it affected his chances. Even in some areas where ordinarily he would have won, certain irregularities took place because he had nobody on ground as a structure to help him, to ensure that his mandate was protected. So PDP already has that structure rooted, even though they have been decimated over the years due to infighting, self-inflicted problems and all that. But PDP is still far better than the party he used, Labour Party he used in contesting the last general election. So it's a good move politically. If I were to be him, I would accept it, because if you look at all the other options before him, You know, they do not have that spread like the PDP. So if PDP is the one now weighing him, it's not him going to PDP, asking for the party ticket. What that means is that it will be automatic for him. If the leadership of the PDP is the one asking Peter Obi to join them with an aim for him to becoming their flag bearer.
It's an automatic ticket.
It's an automatic ticket for him. It will not be difficult. And PDP already have a structure. That also shows that Peter Obi has something going for him. If he does not have the quality, if he doesn't have what it takes, I don't think a big party like the PDP will go seek for him to come and become their flag bearer. You understand? So they have also analyzed, you know, the inputs, the election of last term, you know,
and the possible contenders that they already have in the party.
Yes, and the kind of, you know, inroad that Peter Obi made.
Yeah.
You know, even with a party that is not as big as the ruling party. You know, he was even aside that, even across religious lines, across geopolitical zones and all that, we could see the kind of votes he put from all those areas. So looking at all this, I think the PDP have looked at it that, you know, PDP has something going for him. So looking at the election of 2027, the forthcoming election, who has what it takes, you know, to fight the ruling party. So bringing what PDP has, bringing the structure of the PDP, if they align, I believe they will make APC. You know,
now there is this good luck Jonathan factor that we also have to consider. I know you've also heard the news that Jonathan might be, you know, in the mix. There are conversations, there are negotiations, you know, around bringing Jonathan to PDP. One would say, is PDP actually confused? Like, they should take a stand. Are they going for Obi or are they going for Jonathan? Now, if Jonathan is coming on board, Obi will not be running mate. Of course, we know that combination cannot fly. South is both of them are South. So what exactly? Is it that the conversation with Jonathan is no longer having headway?
Let me say this. I think in a time like this, you see media speculations and all that. Jonathan has not come out to say, I'm running. The party has not come to issue an official statement that we are even willing Jonathan to run. These are just media speculation, given the fact that the party is looking for a formidable force that can help and wrest power from the APC. So some persons in the party were the ones that mooted the idea of a Jonathan presidency and all that. But frankly speaking, in today's reality, politics is about reality. It's about reality. So in today's political reality, you cannot compare the stand of Peter Obi and the Jonathan. You cannot compare. If I were to be good luck Jonathan, I would not even, assuming the party has no other person, and I'm the only person they have to feature, I will beg them not to bother. Because if it comes out for in this election that is coming up in 2027, frankly speaking, I don't see him winning a Tinubu. I don't see him. It will be very difficult for him. So instead of having that kind of disgrace of losing to Tinubu, the best thing is for him to remain the statesman that he has become. Allow the likes of Peter Obi, who are a bit younger, or rather who, you know, have what it takes at the moment, you know, with the wave that he's riding on, to challenge the ruling party. So for me, it's all media speculation. Jonathan has not come to say, yes, I'm running. There's no official party statement from the PDP to say that Jonathan has accepted or he's actually going to throw his heart into the ring. So it's all media speculation. For now, what we have seen is a party official coming to say that the party is also in talks with Peter Obi for him to
actually, it's not exactly media speculation, because a close ally of President Goodluck Jonathan has openly said that. And then the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of PDP, Ibrahim Abdullahi, have backed that particular position. And the National Financial Secretary, Daniel Woyingikuro, also backed Jonathan as the best possible candidate for 2027 for PDP, while the Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Ibrahim Abdullahi, is saying that giving Jonathan an automatic ticket, you know, to a large extent will give PDP a major, you know, ace to face President Bola Tinubu in 2027. So it is not media speculation.
Okay, if it is actually not a media speculation, then just know this, that the party have not come to issue an official statement on who they are following. There are vested interests.
Could it be that different interests? This interest is pushing Obi, this other interest is pushing...
in every political party, you understand? Different interest group within the party, all pushing for their interest. Look at Jonathan today. He has done 1 term before, and constitutionally he cannot do more than 2 terms. So by implication, they see him as the only person
that can buy the trust of them,
that can contest against Tinubu, and also will keep to the 1 term, because constitutionally he will be barred from going further. Now, Peter Obi has come to issue a statement that I'm not going to do more than 1 term. All I need is just a term. But they are looking at it that that's a political statement. You know, the moment he gets there, the issue of wanting to go back will arise and all that. And the North may also be looking at it that we do not want to become politically subservient to the South. Because if Tinubu finishes his term, or rather, even if he does, assuming he loses, that the next person comes like Peter Obi and do another 8 years, it will affect their chances. So they are the ones rooting for Jonathan, who will be constitutionally barred from going further. You know, so that's why they are rooting for it. It's not as if they see Jonathan as the person that has the magic wand, you know, to win Tinubu and remove him from Aso Rock and all that. So, but I think their best bet, if you ask me, because we look at election, when it comes to election, from the opposition angle, you don't talk about zoning. As the opposing party, you don't talk about zoning. You look out for those that has the wherewithal, that has what it takes to win the incumbent. Winning an incumbent in Nigeria and in Africa is very difficult. It's a very Herculean task. So you need those people that has something extra in them, irrespective of this zoning arrangement, to be able to put out the incumbent. So if you want to take a kind of a position because you feel it will align to what you're looking for, as not, it may backfire. It may backfire. So if the PDP as an opposition party wants to, you know, capture power, if they want to win, as it is today, their best bet is Peter Obi. That is not too certain.
What makes you say that?
No. I'm looking at the
what indices. I want to know the indices.
We are talking. See, when you look at what Obi did during the last election with a little-known Labour Party and individuals politically, he was able to make inroad. He won in places like Lagos. He won in places like Plateau State. I think somewhere like Nasarawa State, he also won. These are areas that ordinarily Peter Obi, being an Igbo man, would not have won. But people from those areas wanted change. For him. They wanted change, and they saw Peter Obi as the man that has what it takes to change Nigeria, so they voted for him. That is just like the Buhari of Oud in the North. Irrespective of the political party he goes, 11 million votes is sure. You know? It's sure. So that's the kind of thing Peter Obi is coming with.
That movement,
yes, that's what he's coming with.
And
so
do you think that the momentum
it has not dropped. It has not dropped.
The momentum has
not dropped. What Peter Obi is looking for is a party that has the structures that cut across the entire, entirety of Nigeria, where they can help him to secure this, election and all that. If he has that, I mean, he will give the ruling party a run for their money.